Hello YouTube, my name is Bernie. I am Raw Customs Mobile Install, and I'll be showing you today first how to remove the headlights to add HIDs, and a step-by-step on how to do the installation of the HIDs. Alright, first we're going to remove the shroud so we can get the grill off, and then we can get the headlights out, and then we'll get started on the process of the HIDs. I have a table in front of my truck that I got all my tools spread out on I may need. But to give you guys a heads up, I did already go through and loosen everything up and look to see where everything's at to make this video not as long as it needs to be. So let's get started. Here we got the HID kit. Should be a simple plug and play. I did the ballast already, got it mounted on there. You shouldn't need to see how to do that, it's pretty simple. And then I just got some random tools. Crimper, zip ties, tape, drill, panel cover to remove, panel tool to remove little clips, and sockets and stuff to remove all the nuts and bolts that I need to take away. Alright, first let's take off the shroud. You got one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and one here. Use your panel tool to pop all those up. Alright, that way you don't break anything. And then just remove that. Step one. Step two, you've got 4 bolts to take off the grill. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. Like as you can see, I told you I've already loosened these up so that we can get these out, make this video not as long as it needs to be. Put those aside. And then to get the grill out, there are some clips on the bottom down there. Just pull straight out. One. Two. And I'm just going to set the grill aside. Careful not to scratch it. Alright, each side of the headlight you got 1, 2, 1 and 2. Then you'll come inside the wheel well and you got this little piece here. You want to take this out. Careful you don't lose these clips. Just set that aside. And then inside you have a release right up in here. I'm going to push that up. Okay. Comes right out. Take these two out. These are also 10s. And then it pops right out. You can get to your wiring and everything right there. Go to the other side, do the same thing. These two out. From the side where you're not going to lose them. And come over here. Again, plastic clip. Get that out. If you need to, just bend this up out of the way. Again, don't use your clip, lose your clips. And reach up, find your little release. And boom, pop it up. And then choke. And boom, out, get to all your wires and everything. That's simple. Do you want to be careful you don't scratch your truck with these? And in a second, we will show you how to run the HIDs. Alright, time to show you how to run the HIDs. I've laid out my wire rough right now, and I'm going to zip tie it up after I've shown you how I've ran everything. And here we go. This box is part of the HIDs. It's going to mount right in here, nice and clean. I'm going to run the main power wire right over here. It's going to go to my battery. So my first set, got wires coming off the box. You're going to go behind this white bar. They're going to come out right there. I'll have enough slack to go right into my headlights. Then I'm going to run everything with the factory wiring. So this loom is from the HID kit. It's going to go right up into this. Zip tie it right along here. Zip tie it all the way across. It's going to come around. again behind that white bar. Keep everything nice and clean. And all my wires come out right there, right behind for my headlights. I'm going to zip tie everything up, and I'll show you how it looks after it's zip tied. Alright, I got everything in place. All my wires ran, zip tied, ballasts are installed. Let me show you what I've got. My ballast right on there. Plenty of length, plenty of length, plenty of length. Zip tied everything. Did have to change and go in front of this white bar instead of behind it. There wasn't enough slack. And as you can see, zip ties, zip tie, 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 and down, zip ties. And again, in front of the white bar on this one too, there just wasn't enough slack. I was able to get my little module here, no problem. And power still running right up and through here. It's going to connect there. Again, ballast mounted, plenty of slack, plenty of slack, plenty of slack. So now I'm going to install the headlights, and then when I do, you notice how much slack I got here. I'm going to end up zip tying all this back too. So let me put the headlights in, and we'll be right back with you. Alright, got the headlights back in. Let me show you what I got. 2 bolts back. Also, don't forget to push your clip back in here and put your little clips back there. This passenger side, things zipped up nice, tight. That way nothing bounces around, nothing's going to come unplugged, nothing's going to get damaged. Alright, driver's side, don't forget your 10 here, and also your clip behind that panel. Driver's side you really can't see much because the battery and the fuse panel is all in the way, but everything's zipped up tight. And power, not exactly happy with that. May extend that later. Just need to get some solder and a heat shrink and extend it so I can make it hide it a little bit better, make it clean. Alright, now I'm going to do the grill. Alright, grill's back in. You've got 4 10s. You got 110, 110, 110, 110. Tighten those down. And you got a clip back here you want tight, and a clip back here you want tight. Alright, time to put the shroud on. Alright, shroud's back on. You had 1 clip, 2 clip, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't lose them. You have to go to Dodge and get some more. Back on. Everything's done. Again, nice and clean. And nice and clean. Of course, with the shroud being on, you can't even see the wiring. Headlight. What I like about most about it is you can hide the ballast. Makes it look clean. Nothing looks like it's even been done. Alright, installation's all done. Headlights are working. And I just want to give you a little information. The Xeon lights that I got, I like those because they are strictly plug and play. I had to ground 2 wires and then hook 1 wire up to the battery. Everything else just plugged right in, including the bulbs to the headlight housing. I've seen many kits where you got to drill those out, and then you got to end up using some kind of silicone or to keep them sealed in there, and that's just extra stuff that you got to worry about later on down the road. I'd rather have something fail-safe that I know that's going to work without any problems. Thanks for watching my video on how to do HID installation, which included removing the shroud, grill, and the headlights. Keep tuned for more videos. Again, I am Bernie with Raw Customs Mobile Installation, and I do travel the Maine area doing installations. So if you're in our area, check out my Facebook, my Instagram. Obviously, you're on my YouTube. Setting up a Google Plus account also. All of it's going to be under Raw Customs Mobile Install. Also, you can email me at rawcustomsmi@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.